Hi Leo, welcome to your why reading for August 2019. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the link for the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Little Light of Mind. Very cute name, very clever. Much love and support to her, and hopefully you get a chance to stop by, check her out, show her some love and support as well if you like what she has to say. This is intended for a romantic love reading, but it may represent or resonate in other areas of your life, such as friends, family, job, career, or money. All right, Leo, why? What's going on? Why? For Leo, why? Seven of Cups. The Fool. And the Nine of Swords there. So we got Seven of Cups and the Fool. Interesting. Seven of Swords. Hierophant. Oh my gosh, look at this. 7, 7, 7. 3 sevens. Holy cow. Okay, we're in crisis. Ace of Cups. Nine of Cups, Two of Swords. All right, so we've got understanding, awareness, someone's come to some conclusions, and we've got things being kind of in crisis or just not well, not stable, that sort of thing. All right. So this is someone that is kind of feels like they're on the fence because there's so much going on, and they might feel overwhelmed that they kind of might want to just abandon their post right now and just take off because this has been on their mind for quite some time, and they can't make sense of it. Round and round they go to no avail, and they're feeling like, you know what, I should just start over new somewhere. I should just, if I can't have a new fresh start with this my person, then I want to start over somewhere new. With my Leo, I should say. I think they feel like, I think this is someone that you might still be in connection with, but it would be a name or obligation only. This is someone that is, if you have not broken apart from this person, they are looking for a way out. I think they've long suspected that there was some kind of untrustworthy behavior going on, and it's been the source of conflict and fighting with you two. And yeah, this is about not going any further with this person. Honestly, this is something that's, if they haven't left yet, they want to. So if they're still with you, it's only because they feel like they can't leave yet. But this is someone that at one time took the contract or the vows that you had with each other very seriously, and that's why they're like, oh, I'm out, because in their mind, that's what's been broken and destroyed. You can't get that trust back. So what's this Fool about here? What's this Fool about? Knight of Swords. All right, someone's really wanting to get out there and start over anew, just make all these radical, drastic, unexpected, out of the blue changes, and get out in front of it, just move on post haste right now. What's this Seven of Swords? Oh, yeah. Untrustworthy acts, or someone being strategic or sneaky or dodging things, has led to this falling out and breaking up, and it's irreparable in this person's mind. There's that 3 sevens, that crisis we were talking about. So yeah, things are unstable and unwell. What's this five of Priest? What's that? What's this Hierophant about? 10 of Wands. It's tired. So this person, Leo, thinks that the relationship was just too much work because there was a lot of control, and they felt controlled, and they felt like everything, like you were kind of in control. It could have been that they felt like it was also very stifling and a lot of hard work, and just it was too much work to try and maintain the stability and the functionality of the relationship, especially in light of this realization that they suspect, or what they suspected was true, that there was some shady shenanigans going on behind their back that was a source of conflict and fighting and whatnot. It was very much that they, in their mind, that you kind of did whatever you wanted while they worked very hard to maintain and stabilize things. What's this Seven of Wands here? What's this Seven of Wands? Leo. Okay, so that feels tied to me. The Nine of Cups. What's this Nine of Cups and the Sun about here? So this is conflict over being able to resolve problems, about coming together and working together, being on the same page, not being sneaky or petty or just controlling, or, you know, we're already married, why do we need to try? We're married now. Or just, not that that was said, but this is someone that just felt like things weren't working, and that you two are constantly in conflict, and you couldn't come into agreement on how to resolve things. There wasn't conflict resolution. You didn't want the same things. And this person just wants to because it's gone on long enough for them, and they don't know how to fix it. They don't think it can be fixed. It's simply just too much work. What's this Nine of Cups about? There it is, about working towards the same goal. This is very similar here. Nine of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Same as far as conflict resolution, trying to work things out, being on the same page. It could be that they thought that you were kind of under yourself and doing your own thing with what made you happy. They weren't a part of that. They were at home doing, you know, home stuff while you got to go out and do your thing, or they were simply not a part of your happiness. Like, being with them didn't make you happy. You were much happier at work, or working on things that you wanted to work on, doing things with friends that you wanted to do, but it was like this, you two weren't connected, and they really did want to feel that connection, and it just wasn't there. They didn't feel like it was there for you, that you could have taken or left them, basically, that, you know, you were married, but the connection in being married, that faith, that divine choosing wasn't there. And what's this Ace of Wands, or Ace of Cups about? What's this Ace of Cups? What's Ace of Cups? Queen of Wands. So this could be Aries. Could be Leo. Could be Aquarius. That's Taurus. I can't remember if I said that. What's this? So this is Ace of Cups and Queen of Wands and Two of Swords. This is someone that wants to get out there and find their person. They want to find somebody that's going to want to do things with them, not be kind of separate and just sort of see everything as kind of a working situation as far as the marriage goes, or prefer to do things with other people. And if you weren't married, it's living as married or having that connection, but where they want to find someone that's very dynamic and connected, and that, you know, when we have the Queen of Wands, and we're talking about the Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands, that's a situation where two people are really into each other. They like doing the same things. They finish each other's sentences. They want to go do all the things with each other because you're so compatible and you feel so comfortable, and someone's a lot of fun and it's very dynamic and welcoming and warm and passionate and all that. It's like they want a fresh new start with all this passion and adventure and connection, because they just feel like it ran its course with you because you never really chose them or committed fully to them. That you kind of let the connection die, or not, you didn't nurture the connection. What's this Two of Swords? Yep, cutting things off. What's this Two of Swords? All right, so that's the Magician. And this, for the purposes of this reading, it's about when something's not working, it's not working. No forcing it. And this doesn't look like and doesn't feel like it can be fixed. This person's already running for the hills, and any more contact about how to make this work or talking you're not going to come to an agreement on that. And it's I don't think, at least for right now, I don't think any kind of communication is going to do any good, honestly. So if they're it's not going to do any good. You both need time apart. It looks like you're more comfortable being independent anyway. They seem to be really disappointed and just wanting, which is, I mean, that's to be expected. But as far as any kind of communication or agreement, that's going to be a sticking point. However, it could also be said that for this relationship, there wasn't a lot of compromise. There wasn't a lot of problem solving. We got the sun here, which is conflict resolution, problem solving, communication about that. So probably one of the takeaways would be about effective communication to figure out how the other person feels or what you two wants. And I'm not saying that's not me lecturing and getting on a high horse. When we got the Two of Swords and the Magician, that's not talking about how things are going to work or how do we fix this. This is not communicating about that. That clearly was an issue here, because you two were like two ships passing in the night, to where this person felt really disconnected. So no judgment, no shade. It's just that the way the reading's laid out and the way everything's going, communication and connectivity was a real issue here, and there wasn't a lot of problem solving or talking about what we're going to do or how we're going to fix this. You two were very independent of each other. All right, what would Leo's person say to them? I don't know if I can meet your expectations. Fair enough. It's funny, the fire sign reading, so Sagittarius, there's an element of unrealistic expectations in all of them, like someone either falling short of someone's expectations or someone feeling like, you don't pay enough attention to me. Things are very one-sided, and it was basically, I think it was Aries. Anyway, there's kind of this element of things being very simple and streamlined for the fire sign, and the partner's feeling really in deficit, like I'm not prioritized, I'm neglected, I don't matter, we're not connecting, we're, that sort of thing. So the partner was really having issue, and fire signs that I was reading for, and this is no exception here, is kind of like, I don't know what to tell you. It's just the person felt like they were very much alone in this fight, and fire sign felt very much removed. It's kind of the same way here. It just feels like you two are just not in connection, or shouldn't be. There's nothing for each of you here. There's no conflict resolution. There was never really any communication on how to resolve problems. What do we want to do? That sort of thing. Again, no judgment, no shade. And if this doesn't resonate, that is just the layout of the reading. So that's probably not fitting for you in your situation then, because this isn't the most, this is the why reading, that's for darn sure. This is answering some questions, but it may not be answering your specific questions. Not a very happy reading here. Sorry about that. Okay. Leo. Permanence. It's funny because what comes up for me for that is connectivity. And you have to have that connection to lead to permanence. And I don't know that you two ever had it. I don't know that you two ever were on the same page about things, or that you wanted the same things, or there was even communication about what you wanted. It might have just been kind of, being married and doing what married people do. And it was more about work and obligation than it was about joy and happiness and connection and teamwork and working together and making decisions together and talking and, yeah. What else for? You know what? I want to do one of these real quick. For Leo. That's for Leo. So we got the Hierophant again. And you can't see that. I don't want to cut anything off here. So the Hierophant again, this can be one of the most restrictive cards in the deck, because it's about control and stability, because things stay the same, they don't change, and there's divine order and value and all that, and certain things being preserved and staying the same and being able to be relied upon and stability and all that. But it can also be stifling and controlling. So depending on how it plays out in context, in this sense, this is about the traditional roles and whatnot, but it feels like there wasn't much connection beyond that. It became very hard labor. And you two were both just, there wasn't that connectivity, that faith, that calling to be with each other. Rather, it was just a legal matter, a piece of paper. Well, we're married. But, I mean, we got tens here, and nope, not for you, Leo. This is not for you. What else for Leo? All right, I might have to look and see if that's reversed or not. I've not gotten that yet. Okay, so we've got Empress and the Star card, and that the Empress is all about things thriving, being nurturing, having that nurturing connection, abundance, that real, just you two are in sync, like this Queen of Wands here, that in sync connection, that really dynamic, fulfilling connection where you just feel that is your person. They're everything you could want and more. On the flip side, that could be also codependency. So hold on a minute, I missed that page, sorry. There could have been a bit of that because someone was getting their feelings hurt, but what was it? It was this way, wasn't it? So this is reversed because I want to turn it that way. So this could be codependency and things not working out, things feeling so discouraged and like this is just a hopeless situation. Or it could be the lack of connectivity, the lack of thriving and abundance and connection led to things just feeling like there was no hope, there was no connectivity, things weren't going to work out, we're not spiritually connected. This is a complete lack of faith and divine connection or that infinite affinity for each other. So, and the fact that this was not a nurturing, connected relationship. This is a whole lot of answers to your why, I know, but this, if you're wondering what's going on with this person, this is saying that they really felt a lack of disconnect, that they weren't chosen, that you weren't problem solving with them, that there was some shady shenanigans going on, that they were kept out of the loop, that they've just had enough and they want out and they want a fresh start because you two weren't on the same page and they want to go find love, where they can find that dynamic partner that's going to value them and have connection with them and want to do things with them and choose them and problem solve with everything with them. All right. I know this was harsh, Leo, but I'm not going to mince words. I don't think it wouldn't serve the reading for one thing, and I don't think you'd want that anyway. You want to be told straight. There it is. I hope this was helpful. I realize it was heavy and it was harsh. I hope to see you in the next reading, and I hope you have in spite of this, I hope it was clarifying for you, but I do wish you a good August, and I thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.